Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Fights in Tight Spaces for the climactic level of our run here. Level? World? What would you call this? The climactic group of fights of our run. And it starts, as all legendary stories do, in the restroom. You know this? Have you ever done anything important that didn't start with you going to the toilet? Because if so, you should go... That's irresponsible. That's not a good way to do the thing. Okay, we gotta save this ambassador. Or not. I'm at full health, you know? Like, it's not like the end of the world if we don't. We're gonna have to defeat 8 enemies in here. So, I was a little worried about have 3 enemies kill other enemies until I saw that. That's probably not that big of a deal. So, we don't have shift. We can slip. It's kind of an awkward set of cards in some ways. What I'd really like to do is move through here and shove that guy that way, because, like, obviously, getting them to counter-strike each other and stuff is pretty valuable. But I suppose we probably ought to save the ambassador. The ambassador has not gotten any tougher, but the enemies are doing way more damage, like a huge, comical amount more damage at this point. So maybe, instead of trying to, like, slip around here and front kick this guy, maybe what we ought to do is just, like, front kick the ambassador right now to safety, and then... Oh man, and then we don't really have a good play from there, unfortunately. Yeah, these guys having counter and hitting as hard as they do is a real nightmare. Maybe I should have taken that, I was not thinking about this, but maybe we should have kept the block per visible enemy enhancement just because of the way that it functions against counter enemies. Yeah, I might have made a small error. I think that's possible. Okay, let's do that thing. I do think this is a good idea. Let's get you out of there. And then I can slip past to here, and then we're not taking any damage, but sadly we're not getting anything accomplished either. And it's certainly not worth like heavy striking and then taking a counter blow. I think we are kind of just passing the turn in a pretty boring way. We definitely don't want to eat 12 damage from pulling this guy, so yeah, that's a bummer. And the ambassador is still in tremendous danger. However, we do at least have some options here. I think the ambassador is getting walloped. I don't know that we have a move for that. But like backslam through this guy, and then we just have at the armored enemy a bit. Yep, it hurts. It hurts, but it does some good work, right? Then so we're gonna go jab, 3-punch combo, and then probably just use the painkillers, I guess, to undo some of the damage here. But I think it's important to start getting damage stacked up on this dude. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and use the option play, even though it does mean that we're getting a little bit less combo. Build. And then surprise attack doesn't do anything. Yeah, let's just regain 12 of the health we lost, and then pass with 5 combo up. We got a lot of options, and managed to spill a lot of blood over here. I'm assuming big dude's going to turn toward us. Excellent news. So we have the stun punch. How much health does this guy have left? It can't be very much. 14? So a slip here, like slip, we have 3 momentum to work with. So free slip +1 to here gives me a pretty solid quick strike for lethal. His body doesn't push, it sort of gently slumps against that guy. And then we can steal self and one-shot. I'm not too worried about the money here. Like, I'd like to get it, but I also don't necessarily think that we have a lot of interesting plays while there are this many counter enemies around. So let's take them out and hopefully... Yeah, okay, that's what I was going to say. Hopefully some new stuff will drop in that's a little bit friendlier to our tactics. So, you are a damage booster, but you do not... Okay, yeah, no more counter on the table. Now we can start playing the game. That game that we like to play. Unfortunately, we do not get... This would be a really good time to have a slip. So, of course, this is the first turn where we don't have one. So the question is it like free movement, step to here? Or if I left spin kick him, it's going to move him out of the path of everybody's violence, which obviously is not what I'm into. I think I am, in fact... Wow, that says 86 on it. Alright, I think I am, in fact, going to do this. We're going to step. I guess there's a question about whether I want to focus my attacks on that guy. If I start working on this dude and I left spin kick him, we will get some good push damage off. I think this is right. Yeah, we're just gonna work up to something interesting a little bit here. So let's go left spin kick. We gotta soften them up before there's any chance that they actually, like, kill each other, right? And then... we actually don't have a play that isn't 540. The 540 gets them real low. Yeah, you know what? I will burn my combo here. That puts both of these guys in position where it is theoretically possible that we could see a spin kick happen. Or we could see them kill each other. And then I think we're just holding off and banking momentum. Like a grapple here is just wasted. Yeah. Okay, let's see if we can turn this into something. So shift front kick, like what how much damage do you do? 16? So we would need to take 20 health off of this guy before that's lethal, which we cannot do. Well, actually. Yeah, there we go. Thanks, Taunt. Okay, so now... shift through into the corner like a person who has no regard for their own well-being. Front kick, and that is one enemy getting dropped by another. Great news. And then, like... I wouldn't ordinarily want to do this, but this guy spent his attack already. I think we're going to slip here, even though it costs us a momentum... Oh, that's right, it doesn't. That's free. But it does cost us a combo that we might actually want to have next turn, because I think that it would be a good idea for us to be ready to move out of this corner. And then, you know what? I'm going to drop a really weak 540 in this direction, because that puts this guy on 4 health. We will definitely be able to get somebody else to take him out. Oh, unless he makes himself, like, an immediate problem. Because he will kill that, yeah, shit. Okay, but we have pull at least. So it's like, pull, grapple, you're not gonna, yeah. Okay. Get over here. Okay, problem solved. And then, like... backslam and slip... Like, if we're gonna slip, we just slip to here, I think, instead of doing the slip past, because I don't want to, again, I don't want to corner myself that badly. Oh, my combo points. Alright, well, there's one goal. And we're going back to full health if we can keep this ambassador alive. So here's where things get a little bit trickier. All of these guys are at full health still. There's no way we're getting to jumping punch, right? Not without any of our combo punches. We do have free move into dynamic move, which is a little tricky. Like the thing that it naturally seems sensible to do there is to, like, free move, then dynamic move, and then we can go ahead and just, like, have at this guy. But obviously, that puts me in a pretty grim position for next turn. It's possible that we have enough slips and shifts that we don't need to be so worried about getting cornered. but there are no slips or shifts left in our deck. So, yeah, best we don't, I think. So how are we going to create a safe situation here? All these guys attack 2 spaces, right? Yeah. Well, I mean, just stepping back to here is fine. I don't like it. If we free move up to here and then just like throw some punches, we could emergency move back out to the... I guess part of the problem here is that without moving enemies, there aren't any spaces that are safe that aren't like all the way against the wall. Yeah, okay. I think that's the problem. We're just gonna end up against the wall because we gotta. All right, it's fine. We'll murder our way out. So a jump punch is lethal. I see no reason not to open with that. Jump punch, the perennial problem solver. And then, like, pass, because this leaves us with exactly enough momentum. I suppose I should have jabbed and then done it. Or even, like, jab into front kick and then done it, because we could have had 2 more combo without actually ending up lower on momentum. I always forget that jab isn't 0, it's +1. In my defense, it does say 0 on it when it should probably say +1. Okay, another one of those guys. Okay, so we do have enough movement to get us out of here because of the way the drop-in happened. It's a real shame that this is not a turn where we have where we had the good combo, but we have Unleash at least. The cheap one, I mean. Let's go ahead and make the expensive move. So we quick strike, heavy strike. Like I left us option play to step out of the this thing. So you hit for 36, really? Yeah, okay. So I don't have to hit this guy at all, actually. We can just hit this guy a couple times and then step out, and we don't want to kill him. So I think I don't steal. I think it's like hit, and then steal self. Yeah, if I hit him again, he won't kill the other guy for us. So we just step out to here, steal and pass. That was not 36. You lied to me. Didn't it say 36? Did I miss? Okay, whatever. I mean, listen, we can work with this. So 12. We do have lethal on the 540. Obviously, it would be better to build up some combo first. Oh, I guess also I could just wall punch this guy to death immediately. That does kind of feel like the move, doesn't it? I love you, wall punch. And then it's like... pull. Give him this. And then we just pass, probably? Yeah, like we have the option of emergency moving and front kicking, but it doesn't actually do anything. Alright, this went alright. This could have been a lot worse. We took some damage, but we're fine now. Oh, I have 3 enemies. I don't know, I got to 2 and I was just like, that's good, and then I didn't look up there in the corner again, because, like, why would you need to do that? I do love combo moves. Alright, at this point I've completely ceded control of our deck to the random number generator. I like fighting more than I like events. Let's stay on that top path. Yeah, did you know that 2 is not 3? It's true. It does. It's a real life fact. Except for extremely large values of 2, I suppose. Oh, buddy. I'm so happy you did that. That's going to be real good for me. Actually, never mind. This is a turn where I have all of my moves, but none of my pushes. Okay, so you have 144 health. That's a lot. I'm supposed to kill 8 enemies when they when they have 180 HP in 6 turns. Well, we can maybe get that. This seems doable. There's a goal that we could get. Okay, so right now you're just doing kick and step back. You're a boss. Just straight up a boss. No big deal. Whatever. Yeah, I guess we don't really have a lot of play here. We slip this guy. Don't actually want him to go anywhere. And then option play for damage so that Unleash does something. Because the punches have to do damage to count for combo, right? Isn't that a thing? I think that's a thing we determined. And then from here I just pass the turn and let something better get cooking. I mean, we're accumulating resources, right? This is working. So we knew that we were not going to end up with the kind of movement we wanted, but this is not bad. This is not bad, because we can left spin kick. We're going to have to do kinetic move, which is actually fine. Kinetic move is 100% sensible. So yeah, let's just boot this guy out the level. Be gone. And then it's like pull and combo and then move. She doesn't counter anything, right? No. Alright, give me some combo that I can immediately throw a bunch of away. I mean, obviously we're going to need that. Yeah, everything's a ranged attack, so I suppose we ought to just get out of the way laterally. We could emergency move for a 42 damage wall punch, but honestly, 42 damage just isn't that meaningful against that guy. I hate that that's the world we live in, but I do believe that is the case. So, we have a 34 damage. Oh, she's going to do her double thing. Probably. Best she doesn't get to do that. So you have a ranged attack. Alright, I think we just step up like this. Oh, no, never mind. I have front kick. I don't even need to do that. What movement stuff do we have? We just have emergency move. It's like, obviously, dynamic move has problems here. Well, it's fine. We don't even need to move. We have grapple. Oh, that's not a wall. Well, then that makes that play really good. I feel great about that, in fact. And then we steal self and just clear her. I see no reason to put up with this double shenanigans. That's a bad move. I should have jabbed before the kick. In my defense, I was not thinking that was going to kill him, so that's why I did that way. I don't know. I thought that those briefcases look pretty sturdy, don't you think? I mean, obviously they're railing height when you really look at them, but okay. So you have. It's weird that this makes the green auto attack. This makes the auto attack symbol green, because that made me think that he was going to auto attack us, but that is 100% not what is going to occur. Well, you are not a turn and face kind of guy. So I would love to activate the chef or like use these enemies against each other in any way at all, but I really don't think that's in the cards for us today. You know what is in the cards is we just kick a guy several times. That's fine. I think that's fine. So we'll do this, then we'll give you the old 1, 2, 3. You know, it adds up. Do we want a heavy strike or do we want to go into next turn with 5 momentum? We probably want the heavy strike. Let's soften dudes up where we can. Even though I think we've been doing a really fantastic job of like using all of our abilities and doing huge amounts of damage, we're still nowhere near on track for this secondary objective. You really have to put out a tremendous amount of damage for that. So, slip is a lot less good right now than it often is. I think we free move to here, then slip this guy. Yeah, surprise attack's not going to solve the problem because we get pushed. If I taunt this guy right now, is it going to cause him to do the enemy's gain 8 health thing? I bet it is. I bet that works in the way that is most frustrating for us. Okay, let's do this. Oh, right, you turn. I forgot. Well, unfortunately, I don't quite have lethal here. Oh, no, I do, because the wall jump punch is going to give us the other jumping punch again. Yeah, that works. And then, honestly, I want to know. We're gonna do this. I'm curious. It did nothing, in fact. Okay, interesting. Do I want to? Nah, we're good. It did prevent him from taking the action during the enemy turn, though. It did half of the thing, and honestly, like, the relevant half, so I'm pretty cool with that. This looks very fun. Hooray! We did it. And then, unfortunately, he has now spent his auto attack. So let's slip and grapple. You guys can have a little bit of fun together. That's quite a bit of damage. So he is now going down. You know what? I'm fine passing at 9 combo. I think that'll be okay. Oh, right, the stupid order of operations. Stupid enemies behaving according to the rules that were clearly set for them. Okay. This would be an alright time for a shift or something. So we have dynamic move. A left spin kick is pretty solid here, so it's like, take the free move to there. Dynamic move to here. And then booting this guy sideways with left spin kick solves this problem. So we just work him over first to build combo. Obviously fairly important we don't kill him. This would do 39 damage right now, and it would cost us almost everything. I think that's right. I think we soften him up even further. Left spin kick. And then steal for next turn. Yeah, because it's important that gets to happen. Okay, shift into a front kick kind of situation seems pretty good. And then I think, like, we're almost in just past the turn mode there. I think it's like jab and then front spin kick, or front kick. Like, it's not very exciting. If we option play for 12, then we front kick for 6, and then the push will not quite do him in. That's probably still right, though. Wait, it did do him in. He was at 13, so shouldn't that have been 6 plus 4? Oh, you know what? I was forgetting, like, the 8 damage that the attack deals on top of the push damage. Well, that makes that even more right. Okay. So can I build a situation where we get to wall kick this guy? I don't think so, right? Yeah, there's no way. We do have 44 straight up, but 44 straight up is insufficient. Gotta give him a little bit more work first. Let's get him off of me. And then... yeah, there's nothing for it. The 450s, the 540s, just not going to get us there. Right, because right now it's at 46. We can get it all the way up to 48. With a virtuous circle. We can virtuous circle for 1 here. So I think we step to a sort of a more long-term exploitable position. It's a bummer that this guy gets to waste a whole turn, but we do get there eventually. You just gotta really ramp yourself up. And he gets out of the level 2. Okay, I think we're gonna pass on these. I do like hook kick, but not enough to put more stuff in the deck. We already have definitely too much stuff in the deck. I think the balance is fine, like in terms of move versus attack. The problem is just the inconsistency. Okay. Well, good news on order of operations here, at least. This guy's not going to shove the ambassador into ninja attacks. So, what's your deal? Just a single push, but you have 110 health and also counter, which is very annoying. So we step this way. Now, I would like to save the ambassador. Can't really do that very easily, though, can I? I suppose if I emergency move to here, then slip and grapple the ambassador like into a corner. Yeah, you know what? That's not terrible. Let's take our free move to here. This still lets us throw some actual punches and stuff. We still get the gunshot off, which is cool. So we quick strike. We may as well damage option play. And then the question, is it worth burning combo for 12 damage? I think the answer is no. Okay, lots of good news here. Some bad news, though. Do you have auto attack? No, you're just a counter guy. So, feels like backslamming this guy's pretty good. But then we have to kinetic move and then emergency move to get out. Otherwise, I get shot with a shotgun. Oh well, nothing for it. Actually, hold on. Do I have any push at all? No, I don't. Because if we had any push at all, we could just bounce the shotgun guy out of the level. Yeah, alright. I still think it's the right thing to do. It solves this problem, and it protects the ambassador. Yeah, and then we kinetic move over to Shotgun Man. Just hit him a couple of times and then emergency step sideways. Trying to make sure I don't do anything real silly here with my momentum count, but there's not really a way to screw this up. We have too much total momentum. That's a real shame. We were pretty close there. Alright. Don't shoot me. Everybody come over here. Stop paying attention to the ambassador. And please don't shoot me with a gun. Asshole. Well, he's not going to do the job by himself this turn, so I guess we have that. I cannot stop him. Yeah, he has 97 health. This is not a thing I can do anything about. Alright, well... Because we could slip and then dynamic move to here and hit him a bunch. Oh, actually, yeah, we'll turn to face player. So actually what I need is free movement, then dynamic move. Aha. Now we can slip so that this guy's not facing us anymore and do some other fighting. Although, actually, I guess I kind of can't. Yeah, because anywhere I go, if I slip to the other side of him, he is just still going to hit me there. I could slip to here, but we're still going to get countered if we attack, and then also on top of that, we're going to take damage from the shotgun push. I could slip to here, but that doesn't solve the counter problem. Yeah, it's a little awkward. It's a little awkward. Alright, well, I'm still going to do it. Let's slip to here, and then I'm going to hit surprise attack to absorb most of the damage from the thing that's about to occur. And then I'm gonna front kick this guy to eat that, which pushes me out of the range of his normal attack at the very least. And then we have a heavy strike, and we have a bunch of cool stuff happening now. You know, a bunch of enemies hitting each other, which is always a lot of fun. And I'm hoping this guy is in a position now where he will focus on me rather than the ambassador. Yeah, but 20 damage handgun guy has different thoughts. Well, does this guy's hit? It does not push. Okay. So if we shift through here, that leaves me with no movement. I could front kick the ambassador to safety, but that means I can't front kick this guy into what is like a very funny thing to have happen to him. So I might let the ambassador get shot a small amount, is what I'm saying. Just the tiniest bit. Because, like, this is really good, right? I think this is really good. And then, like, this is... Instead of using Unleash now and getting massacred, we just bounce this guy over there. There'll be some fun counter stuff going on. We may as well taunt you, because otherwise you won't do anything. Great move. Great stuff. And then I don't actually want to stun you, right? Oh, no, wait. You don't counter. What am I talking about? Of course I want to stun you. And actually, that does solve a problem. Because now we can pull. Hey, SB, shouldn't you have a plan before you start moving? Yeah, I guess, technically. And yet here we are. Okay, I think we're doing a great job on this ambassador. I think maybe the luckiest person on Earth that I'm here in this moment to save some lives. So you only have 7 health. Left spin kick is just a kill. But I would eat... Oh no, sorry, you don't have auto attack. So yeah, left spin kick is a kill. Unfortunately, front kick doesn't solve the problem there. So like, how do we get to a position where we can do anything about the ambassador's situation? Pushing him does not help. He takes 20 damage either way here. So... Unfortunately, with only one movement ability, we can't, yeah, because of the fact that free movement's going to get eaten when we play any other card, we can't quite get to here and front kick that dude, which is the way I would absolutely prefer to handle this. Yeah, he's getting got, and there's nothing that can be done about it, I think. Wall kick doesn't even... Yeah, it doesn't even move anybody. So... we can option play to move ourselves, but I think it makes more sense to front kick. To get us out of our situation. And then we don't really have another play after that. Sorry, Ambassador, you should consider... moving or doing something. We might find ourselves unable to save this guy even after all that trash I was just talking. Alright, let's do this, and then pass and hope. Okay, that's a good start. So slip grapple does save us. Trying to figure out, though, what is the best sequence here? Like, do we just want to slip grapple? I think it's pretty good. Okay, so those two are just going to shoot each other. We can... With you having 64 health, that's very awkward. I could... We could taunt him now to get him to not be able to do his normal attack and then backslam him, I guess. Which does quite a lot of damage, and also, you know, the ambassador would not be in danger because of the thing. But honestly, I think maybe it's just past the turn, maintain our buff. Because like we could front kick right now, and it would do like 16 damage to somebody, which is kind of a nothing. Feels like a terrible waste of this. And then on top of that, you know, we're not even wasting any momentum by just passing. I think that's where I'm at. These two can do some work on each other. I can take a very small amount of push damage, and then we can figure things out afterward. So, if we do not kill Gunman, he is a real problem. Fortunately, it is not a problem to kill Gunman. The question is, what do we do afterward? Dynamic move is not enough movement. So, what is the order of enemy operations here? You have 48 health? So, okay. If we quick strike this guy down, then we use our dynamic move to step into his tile, and we just completely unleash on this other dude, that gets us where we're going, right? 540 is enough damage to drop them both, but it also kills our combo. Unleash does an insane amount of combo damage without burning the combo, so we still have it available next turn. Yeah, okay. Really showed that guy who's boss, and I think I'm not going to take the painkillers because I don't want to dump all the momentum. We might actually need it. This shotgun guy has done a tremendous amount of work for us. He's really putting one together for the team here. Look at this. What a hero. What an unstoppable hero. So, 16 damage. We don't want to just shift through. I don't really want to slip either. Like, maybe it's time to start working on shotgun guy, though. Complete the level within one turn. How are you supposed to... I feel like we're even playing the super high damage deck. It's just like... It's a very unreasonable standard of damage output that they have put together here. I guess we could move into the corner and just wall jump punch that guy to death, but that feels unwise. Let's just get started. You know what I love is combo. You remember when I was like, who could ever possibly need a 12th point of combo? I would like for my combo meter to be 26 points at the very least. That's where I'm at right now. Oh, buddy. Oh, I don't know if that was smart. So is this the time for a great big 540? I guess, okay, so what we do is step, step, unleash extremely hard. You know, we actually ended up only like one turn behind this. This was maybe doable. Yeah, I don't think we're doing any of this stuff. Wow. Last ditch is weird. So we want to keep going top. Also, the top mission is the narrowest. I think in general, narrow fighting spaces are best for us. Alright, back to full health. And now it's ninjas. It's always ninjas everywhere. So this is the guy who gets stronger when he gets hit, and also we have to kill him fast. This is really awkward. Okay. Here's how we're going to start. So wait, which guy are you? The super spiked armor. Deal 9 damage for every incoming attack while the enemy still has block. Yeesh. But here's what we got. Do this. Grapple you. Oh wait, your attack has range. Shoot. Well, I don't think it changes anything though, because I think we really got to get rid of this other guy. Like, I think that's very, very important. And then, yeah, bad news, my dude. All right, let's just not get hit, right? We don't need the healing necessarily. So we're short push. Push is where we really need to be here. Nobody has counter or anything though. Jeez. Yeah, retains block between turns, gains 16 block at the start of each turn is really ugly. There are a number of enemies here who are only killable via knocking them off the level. Okay, so if we start with a steel self, we have option play for movement. I'm just trying to figure out how we kill this guy. But I think the answer is that we can't, right? Pull turns him to face me. So right now we have like backslam here, which will push him to that space. And then maybe we just leave him there? But if we're going to do that, we combo him first. Yep, get a backslam across, and then steal end pass. Oh, sorry, steal and option play. Corner self is bad. I'm gonna move to here. Okay. Hooray, we got one. Alright, all ninjas all the time. There was an accident at the ninja factory. So we have some interesting stuff here. His attack is only 2 tile range, so if we move there, we can wall jump punch this guy for non-lethal because, Jesus Christ, the armor. I still think it's right, though. We can finish him off. It's just the wall jump punch doesn't do it. And then we front kick him for the rest. Yeah, the 4 damage from bouncing him off the wall will finish it. Alright, and then we want a kinetic move over here. Oh, no. Oh, no. This will be fine. Because we have jab. You know, I was like, hey, let's rebuild our combo here. And then, also, I'm going to get kicked in the face. Maybe not the best use of our resources. You definitely don't get to keep your combo if you let them kick you in the face. Alright, we're in a good position for being able to potentially push people off the level, which I think is important. So that's where I think we're at. We're in like a slip left spin kick kind of place. Alright, realistically, that's the only way anyone's dying for the rest of this. He hits for 42, so surprise attack seems like it's maybe not the most relevant. Why is your damage the wrong distance? Yeah, can't really take advantage of this taunt, sadly. If I stand right here, we're way more likely to get somebody... Alright, I know this is just going to delay the inevitable. I am going to heavy strike him before moving, just for the combo point. Oh, wait. I'm very silly. I forgot that that's the one that advances you. I forgot that that's the one that advances you. Okay, I'm going to use Taunt. Just to get him to not be in position to attack me. Taunt's very good. You should get Taunt if you have the opportunity. It's a really strong card. Okay, so we have a 540 here. This guy's on he's on 50 health. I'm not going to be able to get to 50 on this 540, but we can do a lot of damage. So I mean, let's start with a virtuous circle. Well, actually, maybe what we should do is, yeah, I'm gonna start with a free move. Because we are gonna get there on this guy, actually. And a significant portion of the way on this other prisoner as well. And then we just pass. And this doesn't get me kicked by a huge ninja. The most dangerous part about this ninja is his raw physical size. It's too much ninja for one man to handle. So let's do the slip now so we get the momentum from it. Drop this guy. And then I'm going to option play myself to here. And steal. Fingers crossed. At least we're on the last two guys. So. $80 damage, huh? That is not sufficient. Not on either of them, in fact. If I... Yeah, we might have to accept a little bit of damage here just to actually get this guy down. 18 damage, jeez. So I'm thinking if we kinetic move to here, grapple him to there, we can wall jump punch for most of the damage. It'll burn through his shield. This might be a thing that we already know, but I do not... I guess we don't... It doesn't have to be kinetic move. I don't remember. Do we still take the damage if his shield is off before the attack is over? I guess we're about to find out. Yes. Yes, we do. It hurts a lot in my face parts. So he's going to gain his armor back, which is a real shame. So we may as well hit him again while he's low. So you hit for 42. That will, in fact, get the job done. So, like, free move back and pull. Nope, did I do a bad... Always with the bad math, this one. Well... I don't really want to hit him again. I think I'm just gonna, like, step over here and pass. We can make the other guy finish him off. I'm confident of that. We have a lot of tools. So... We did not really draw a tool for this, though. If I just step to the side... May as well steal self. There's a decent chance that they'll line up in a... Okay, that's interesting. Yeah, that'll work the way we want it to, right? I need to not be right here. Oh no, actually, he doesn't even push. I can, in fact, be right here. And this guy will turn to face player, so... I mean, that's not a problem if I don't move, though, right? If I don't do anything. There we go. If we had hit him at all, I think he would have turned around. So it's important that we didn't do that. And then... Can we just get there on damage? Because we do have the steeled wall jump punch to start with, which is pretty serious. Then he's got 31 left. No, we're not going to get there. Well, hold on. Yeah, I have pull into unleash, though. Which actually will get us the combo necessary for jumping punch. Jumping punch is a real problem solver. You hit a guy way harder if you jump first. Everybody knows that. My aching fists. Let me tell you, I'm starting to think that maybe I should have taken the bottom path through medical. It's fine, I just won't get hit again. Or maybe we'll save this ambassador. Jesus Christ. Alright, well... I am not so confident about the saving this ambassador thing. Okay, you know what? You know what? The enemies are moving around in a very pleasant way so as to make this potentially possible. So, knock 4 enemies out of the arena for some cash. I would love to do that. I think that that is probably going to turn out to be the most sensible way to eliminate a huge number of them. Okay, so being here is not a problem. But I don't want to backslam in this situation. That would be a bad idea. We can... free move... yeah, never mind. This is not worth the effort. I wish we had any push at all. I think we're actually going to find that this is a tremendously bad position for the ambassador to be in. But I think we're just going to throw a bunch of punches and then backslam this guy. And by a bunch of punches, I mean 2 punches, probably. Like we do that, and then a heavy strike. And then... that'll at least get you punched by the big boss, which is something. So take me to 49 right now, and I mean, obviously that means we'll only have 3 momentum next turn, but... This is my official notice that I'm basically giving up on this ambassador, I think. I do think we should slip back to here, though. I think we're going to have a slightly easier time defending the ambassador here because we're more likely to be able to directly apply pushes. Ooh, unless. Well, I regret to inform you, you're dead. That guy does only do 20, so if we if we can move this guy, which we absolutely can, in fact, then we might still be able to work this out. Let's see here. A free movement to here, followed by a front kick that we then move to follow, gets us out of this attack and out of this attack, and means the ambassador's only taken 20 damage. You know, not a big deal, certainly. Let's do something like that. Let's start in that direction. So front kick you. And then I can... we don't have another push, though. And I don't have any way of making it to 5 combo. So we can wall kick him, but it doesn't actually do that much damage. He's gonna hit for 24. That guy also hits for 24. Boy. Obviously, shifting through him is not awesome. Yeah, I'm just gonna eat a really big hit here. Is his attack... wait, is his attack 2 spaces? Is it just 2 spaces? Because we could fall back. We could shift backward and then wall jump punch this guy into that space. And I might actually not get hit. I mean, obviously, I'm cornering myself. We have a grapple and a slip left. Doing this kills the ambassador, though, right? like for sure, the ambassador will die. Why does hitting escape not allow you to exit that menu? If I do this, if I move into this corner, everybody's going to target the ambassador, and we have no way of controlling that situation. So it would prevent me from taking 24, which is a lot. But at the same time, it would definitely kill the ambassador. The thing is, the ambassador might be dead anyway. Yeah. Like, realistically, if I end the turn here and eat 24 damage, this guy's just going to move up to here. There's too many enemies. The ambassador is not protectable. So this probably kills me in like a turn or two. It's not great, that's for sure. How much health do you have left? 45? Okay. But there's at least a chance that some of the enemies will be blocked off this way. Yeah, okay, that's working. In fact, this guy just chose not to attack anybody, even though he was allowed to keep fighting the ambassador. I really appreciate that. There's almost no words for how much I appreciate the the enemies coming through for me in this difficult time. So, this guy will turn to face player. We're going to step here and grapple him to there, right? I think that's probably pretty clear. I'm just trying to figure out if I think there's anything else critically important to do this turn. The thing is, when we do that, I don't want to take any actions while I'm right here. I want to step, grapple, and then step again. So if I'm going to do anything else damage-wise, it basically has to be right now, and we just do it to him. So if I do anything though, we lose some momentum. I think I'm just gonna get moving on this plan. Step, grapple to here, and then option play myself to here, maybe? Steal self and pass. Yeah, that's not bad. These guys will all have at each other, which will be nice. And hopefully we're gonna draw enough attention over here. This boss is really devoted to hitting the ambassador. Oh no, wait, he's gonna do something weird this turn. He's gonna summon two thugs, but it's not gonna be a direct attack, it looks like. This is, though. This is a lethal direct attack. So if we just save one momentum for front kick, we can solve that problem. You have counter, but no auto. Him having counter attack sucks. I don't like it at all. I mean, like, we can't really take advantage of a lot of this stuff. Like, I think I free move for the 3-punch combo. And then we front kick. Rather than using the front kick to take the initial move. Because I desperately need combo points if we are going to do things at any point during this this fight. Oh, he's got a knife. I didn't even see the knife attack. Can't do anything about it, actually. Yeah, that's... Okay, we lost that dude. I will spin kick him. Wait, will this provoke a counterattack? Because we don't want the ambassador to die before this guy's turn. You know what? I'm not 100% sure that it wouldn't, so I'm just going to pass. Cool. The thing that we needed was for there to be more guys on this rooftop, so I'm real happy that that happened. Okay, so he's going to do front kick. This is not a place to be. We could front kick this guy potentially off the roof if we slip through, do the front kick, and then just move again. But honestly, I don't know that that's all that valuable. How much damage does your gunfire do? 20. So that's not awesome. You also do 20. So we could, of course, just use Taunt to clip this guy's attack. Okay, you don't turn to face, so like, what if we slip front kick? That'll put us back at 4 momentum. Then we can back slam this guy over to there. We can combo him a little bit first. And then, yeah, just like a taunt goes somewhere. And that puts me in kind of a weird surrounded position, but I have a lot of... potentially a lot of interesting movement tech left there. Oh, what am I talking about? I backslammed this guy from where I'm standing now. Yeah. It didn't actually show him going over the roof, but he died because he should have gone over the edge. Right, because that would not have been enough damage otherwise. How much damage do you think do? Only 12? So actually, I could just surprise attack to eat that. So if we step to here... I suppose we ought to throw the 3-punch combo first, just to get the combo points off of it. Then we kick him off the roof. Then we surprise attack. Then we just taunt this guy, I guess. I don't know that it matters terribly who we do this to. Just get some damage on the guy who counters everything, because that's really annoying. Yeah, that wasn't so bad. So what do you got coming up this turn? Flash kick. You're just normal thug, and not even like an interesting version of normal thug. Oh, my kingdom for steel self right now. Alright. There are lots of enemies that are adjacent to the edge of the roof, but unfortunately the way our stuff is put together this turn, we can't really use front kick to do anything fun with that. We can certainly virtuous circle. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to get to 540ing this guy to death. We can... we could dynamic move over here, jab this guy, kinetic move back. No, it's gonna gain us 2 combo and cost us 2 combo, and only gain us 2 damage on the 540. I'm trying to figure out a way that we could put together a lethal 540, but it's just not in the cards, I don't think. So let's just, in a kind of an uninteresting way, just bounce this guy out of here. Now he's at a level where maybe we can kill him next turn. And then I don't really want to step in front of anyone. I think I just stay put. It's not exciting, but any version of this where like I take a move and then throw a punch and then move back, I don't actually end up gaining very much, and I have to spend 2 momentum on the second move, so... Alright, we got a dense network of hits here. What's your deal? This turn you are throwing a knife. Okay, so no grapple. Grapple would have been a fun one this turn. We can shift through... we just shift through the guy to our left and buy ourselves a ton of time. I suppose, though, we should really start with this. Because getting rid of that guy seems really high value. I hate that dude. And then punch kick combo will just straight up kill this guy, right? No, he's got 25 health. I thought it was 20. I mean, we can still kill him pretty easily. I'm debating if there's another way I would rather do this. Because we could, like, option play shift jumping punch to put this guy, like, maybe, right? Maybe that's the smart move. Because I would really like to lower the number of dangerous enemies. I don't care about these guys so much. They don't even hit for very much. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to option play, or you know what? Actually, it's going to be shift. No, I have to. He's one space too far away for shift into pull, sadly. So yeah, I do actually have to play both of the moves, which sucks. And then we're going to jumping punch into punch kick combo, rather than using pull, just the maximize combo. In the hopes of drawing a great big combo finisher next turn, which could happen. Oh good, ninjas! I was just saying, this rooftop needs more dudes. So... obviously, in this situation, slip is of somewhat limited value. What are you planning on doing? Front kick? Okay, left spin kick's pretty great here. But is that how I want to start? Because what we want to do probably is left spin kick him, then slip forward to follow, and then just like punch him a bunch of times. We could... this does 20 damage. So we could free move back and start the turn with wall kick, which does a lot of combo-based damage and doesn't burn my combo meter. And then I can probably just have him shot that way. Yeah, and now this guy's actual action will kill him. Sadly, it kills him before he gets his front kick off, but I think that's the right play. And I guess I don't have to slip. Would I rather use a grapple here? This guy won't take any actual damage, but it keeps me in a position where enemies are trying to get close to the edge of the roof, which I think is probably smart. And, you know, combo. The combo points aren't worth nothing. Do I want a quick strike? I think I'm going to save that momentum for next turn because we're in a stable position already. Alright, save the momentum. Okay, I think that, like, I don't want to speak too soon because we're not even halfway through the level, but I definitely think that we've we've stabilized a little bit. So left spin kick is bananas. Like, incredible, amazing, what a great play. We can just 540 these dudes off the table. Obviously, I'd rather 540 these dudes off the table. And so I will, because I totally can, right? Do we have enough? Because it's slip, then option play, then steal self. Yeah, we have just enough. It's a shame that doing this burns so much combo, because I would love to not have to use the steal until after, but sadly, this is the way it has worked out. Oh, what's up now, gentlemen? It's a perfectly natural thing to yell while jump kicking people. Some real tough guy action movie dialogue there. I could have thought this, I could have figured this would happen. I'm definitely going to get shot. So what's the way that I want to resolve this? Yeah, a slip or there's a bunch of cards in our deck that would have prevented us from getting shot once here, and I didn't draw any of them. So, do we want to just move around? Because we could open a space with front kick and then move into the space that we created. We don't get a lot of interesting options this turn, sadly. Alright, let's just... I'm gonna take a bullet here. And kinetic move to there. Front kick this guy, because damage. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Alright. Hey look, it's my shift. Not a moment too soon. Well... I do think we need to advance on Gun Guy. Doesn't make any sense to taunt anyone. Jeez, I think I'm just passing the turn. I mean, we're banking momentum again, right? There's a... This phase happens in a lot of our fights where we've blown everything on a couple big attacks and now we gotta play catch up. This is great. This is wonderful news. Alright, and then they'll do that again at the beginning of the enemy turn. So this is... Are they in the... Yes, they are acting in the proper order. Oh no, actually, sorry, I wanted this guy to go first. He's not going to. So this guy's going to get shot to death and then not counterattack. It is a shame. I am going to slip because it banks the momentum for next turn. Okay, slip to here. Or honestly, I need to get credit for knocking one more enemy out of the arena, because we certainly want that money, right? And I'm not 100% sure how to do that. Because, like, this is going to kill this enemy by making him go out of the arena, but I think... Yeah, okay, it does still count. I thought our first backslam kill in that way hadn't counted because of, you know, whatever it is that makes the enemy's body not go off the edge, even though it obviously should. But apparently not. Apparently it's fine. So... We can dynamic move, and I guess we may as well... We may as well go ahead and just give this guy the big punch. And then it's just you and me, friend. You're gonna shoot me with a gun? Well, I never would have agreed to this situation if I knew that was how you were gonna behave. So, option play... And then there's no reason to do anything other than just give him maximum punching. Wait, why does he have so much armor right now? He's only supposed to gain 40 block at the start of the fight, right? Is there something I'm misunderstanding about you, friend? Oh, wait. He has turn to attack. Yep, he sure does. Which means that actually, this is going to be a nightmare. Okay, well, I'm going to stand over here. Okay, that's real good. That's real good news. Free move, kinetic move, and pass. What am I doing? I keep acting like he's not gonna turn and shoot me. I'm just trying to get him to, like, move into a position where I get to do something. Well, I'm gonna die because I keep forgetting stuff. Let's just do this and pass. We have to force him into moving adjacent to the edge of the roof because I literally can't hit him otherwise. Does taunt disable his auto aim? Let's find out. No. So that is not even a way of letting me... Not even a way of letting me generate a moment of safety that I could use to kill him. Alright, well, the good news is we got there. The bad news is I got down to 9 health doing it. Please leave the arena. And guess who's not going to medical? Vault over an obstacle into an empty tile, gaining 1 momentum and 1 combo. Yo! Or move 2. Like, that's just a very good movement card. Gosh, I sure wish that I was gaining health right now. Do we want to remove cards from our deck? We probably have some pretty weak noise. You know, at this point, even though I know we upgraded it and everything, I think maybe Heavy Strike is going. It just doesn't do anything, right? I guess it does damage. And a pretty decent amount of damage. But it's also just like we need to draw our tricky movement stuff more frequently as the battles get more complicated. Simple punching attacks are just way less good than they used to be. I think I am going to remove upgraded Heavy Strike. And then we're going to buy an upgrade for something. Yeah, that just gets a little bit more powerful. I need a functionality increase. Grapple for 0's okay. I'm assuming, yeah, this just makes Vault 0. Grapple for 0's not bad. And then that leaves us enough money that we can, yeah, probably pick up another thing. That seems quite bad, though. Pull for 0, also pretty solid, actually. Yep, okay, that's fine. None of those were incredible, but they were all good. And I guess this is where we figure out if I can beat one of these fights without getting hit, which is to say, if I can remember all of the enemy abilities and not just get myself shot in the face. Now, the good news is, if this is arranged like the final fight in previous stuff has been, nope, it's not. Damn. I was going to say, there might be a single enemy we can kill to instantly end the fight. No such luck. So, these guys have positioned themselves in the most annoying possible way. Fortunately, we do have a couple of moves. So we free move to here. That's gotta go first. Then you have 48 health. Why do you need to have 48 health? Who told you that that was acceptable? So, punch kick combo into option play will put us on... We will have done 30 total damage to him, and then the 540 with Steel Self backup, the 540 will just kill him. And we have enough... Yeah, we have enough momentum to do all that. Well, then I guess let's do all that. And it lets us hold a one charge of the Steel Self for next turn. Yeah, we do have to Steel Self, unfortunately. And then the 540 does get us to 5 combo. Oh no, sorry, 540 is an ender. It would have generated 5 combo. It got us the 5th combo. It just then also immediately deleted it. Okay, your attack only goes 2 spaces, so we have safety right here. Is that our best safety move? I do like this thing where you have to fight all of the bosses at the same time. This is cool. I wish we had drawn a slip. A slip would be really helpful. But we're fine. It's just we are probably not going to get to do as much exciting stuff as I would like. So let's actually, the position I'm in right now isn't even dangerous if I just grapple this guy. Right, he doesn't turn to do stuff. Yeah. Oh, that guy has a push, though. Inconvenient. I was going to use you as a human shield. Well, I mean, it's fine. I can... He turns to face the player. I can still just dynamic move to here. No, I can't. I'll die. Gotta remember how my stuff works. So you have 135 damage, which is too much. That's too many damages. Dynamic move... Is dynamic move 8 damage or 10? It doesn't kill us, in any case. But I'm gonna do this way. And then we're just gonna regen a little bit. It's just a little bit of regen time is all. And honestly, I think this was a good move because it got a guy out of our immediate environs, which I do think is really important. Okay, so... You know what really sucks is getting both of our slips at the same time? So slip to here, and then painkillers to 30 health. Doesn't feel horrible to me. If we do that, we are going to get completely surrounded. I could slip to here, and then, like, to there. We have to find a spot where we're actually going to be safe, right? What movement stuff is left in the deck? I still have shift, but we don't draw 9 cards. We are not guaranteed to see shift. Backslam's also in there, which will almost certainly give us an opening. You know, I actually do like that. Oh, except this space is not safe. We'll slip and then this guy will turn, so we will have to slip again. This guy doesn't turn, though. If I slip to here and then do painkillers, we're cool. So yeah, we have to do this, then this. They both turn to face. Your attack is only 1 space, though, right? Yeah. In fact, I should jab. Neither one of you counterattacks? No, never mind. That guy, right, he has auto attack. Did you know that that sometimes I forget about things? There are so many modifiers. I do wish that the big modifiers like auto attack, they even draw them on the floor, and I still managed to forget about them. All right, well, that was not 100% ideal, but I don't know. Like, even if I had done that, we'd be at 30 health, and then we'd be completely surrounded by dudes, and like, yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I would have made it. Let's hit continue here, because this is going to open up the Trickster deck. Let's have a look at it real quick before we call it for today. So it's got that shock ability on it, right? So it's interesting. I didn't realize we had seen this card before, but I didn't realize it doesn't say until end of turn. So this might actually be for the rest of the fight. Grapple, push, electrify. I assume electrify must increase its block value like a ton when you upgrade it, because otherwise it's going to become useless very quickly. 4 times momentum to block is certainly interesting. Start with wall kick. Attack for 12 damage, but then bleed. Okay, this is kind of an interesting... Wow, if this knocks an enemy out, gain 3 momentum. Discard 1, draw 3. Okay. Alright. Yeah, listen, it's not ideal. I could maybe have beaten that if if I were a little bit more on top of my game, but really what this is this is just the perfect narrative opportunity to go in there with the final deck and then triumph over adversity, right? I'm very smart. This was all for the plotline, obviously. So that's going to be it for us for today, but when you come back next time, we're going in with that Trickster deck, and we are going to claim victory. It's going to happen. And we'll see you then.